Alrighty. We are back. Oh, man. I was supposed to take like a 3-hour nap. I accidentally napped for like 6 or 7 hours. It's because I'm not feeling too good. You could probably hear it in my voice. I probably look it because my face is very puffy. I'm just really dealing with like a nasal sickness, like a sinus. Just a sinus infection, that's all. So, that's fun. So right now, what we're doing is we have the best armor in the game. That's what we're wearing right now. So this armor is amazing. This circlet of Suresh, I kind of don't really care about. I kind of want to switch it to this because we're immune to critical hits. But we're already immune to it, so it kind of doesn't make any difference. Same with the implant. So eventually we're gonna switch out this implant. We're gonna switch out, hopefully the circle of Suresh. If not, then hey, whatever. It makes our chin look huge. And what we're gonna do is right now we're trying to cycle our dialogue.
Yeah, what do you... Tatooine is one big desert with rocks sticking out. I heard that some of my people came here after the war, but I don't know what happened to them. The world of my clan, Ordo, was much like this. Dust basins and rock crags. But my world at least has some green around the equator. This place is just sand all over. There are some vicious people on this world, but the desert is the real enemy. Trips out in the desert, especially the deep desert, should be taken very carefully. You have anything? Your choice.
So we're gonna talk to Jolie Bindo. He's our guy. I like Jolie.
Got something on your mind, do you?
Yeah, why did you come with me?
You got yourself a fast little ship? I forgot what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an uller in mating season. Ugh, frightful.
So you want to ride on my ship?
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
No, seriously, tell me, dude.
I'm old, damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha.
Did you annoy this person endlessly too?
Oh, very funny. Is it my fault that some people are so easily annoyed? They're like impatient little children with blasters. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, Andor Vex was his name. The Force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
Huh. Is that what you see around me too?
Well, it's not so much a hurricane as a slight breeze. But that doesn't mean anything. Destiny is sometimes in the eye of the beholder. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
I love all the dialogue options with Jolie Bindo. Is there supposed to be some hidden meaning in all this, dude?
I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
How young we talking?
Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
Andor killed Krat, I take it?
Of course he did. Haven't you been listening? It was not in the way you'd probably expect, though. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Yeah. Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed, too, or those could have just been gurgling noises. Well, anyway. Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
You're kidding.
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
Yeah, and what does that have to do with coming with me?
Well, hey, the chances may not be great, but when one has the opportunity to see something like that twice in a lifetime... Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
So suffice to say, Jolie Bindo is this amazingly written character where he really does come off as a mentor figure. One of the big things with Jolie Bindo is all of his stories are very cryptic. You can't really tell if it's truthful or not.
How can I help? Sorry. I'm just thinking about my mother. It's strange to hear news after all this time. It's quite distracting. It's not that I look forward to seeing her. I just can't help but wonder what she wants. But perhaps we have better things to do.
So what we're doing right now is we're triggering all of our companion quests. So we have Karth's companion quest. We have Bastila's companion quest. I'm trying to get Johani and Canderous and Jolie.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
Wonder if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
More about your past?
Well, I mentioned before that my parents had fled to Taris. Perhaps I can tell you about that.
Sure.
In the early days of the Mandalorian War, there had been fighting closer to the Outer Rim worlds.
What caused them to flee?
Kotor was there, yes. My people had a great reputation as warriors, and that appealed to the Mandalore version of honor. They sought to test themselves against us, I think. Test themselves by bombing our world, slaughtering my people while they slept or while they ran.
The Mandalorians fought dirty.
They swooped down from space across the world, firing at anything that moved. They used ships in space to destroy all orbital facilities and bombard the surface. We did resist, and in spite of their violent attack, we did stave them off for quite a while. But in the end, we were doomed.
So why did the Republic not help? Yeah, that's actually a good question. Why did the Republic not help us?
We were not members of the Republic.
Oh, that's
Kotor
right.
was beyond the edge of the Republic, in the Outer Rim. And besides, they could not have known. Our interstellar communications were the first things the Mandalores hit. All other short-range communicators were jammed. We were on our own. We knew what was coming. We had fought the Mandalorians in the first war against Exar Kun and the Sith. We knew there would be no mercy for us. The most we could do was pack the few of our people who survived onto what few ships remained and send them off into space as fast as they could. Most did not make it.
Well, you survived, dude.
My parents carried me as a baby with them, and were lucky enough to escape. They fled as far as they were able, and eventually settled on Taris. They could stand running no further, I think. But Taris was a horrible choice. Dominated by humans, intolerant of other species, it made everyday life unnecessarily hard.
So how'd your family cope with all this bullshit?
My father turned to stimulants. He spent much of his time in local bars and dives. But we are warriors. It runs through our blood. And when he was on stims, he became foolish. He let his warrior nature get the best of him. So he would get intoxicated, and he would fight. And finally, one day, he would die.
That's tragic.
I don't need your sarcasm or your pity. He died at the hands of another, killed by a man who provoked him into a fight and killed him like an animal. I am sorry. I cannot talk about this any longer right now.
Now we're back at
Yeah,
campus.
what do you want?
Do you have anything to say? No, you don't. Okay.
You're...
Anything? No? Okay. Alright, well in that case we're gonna bring Bastila, and we're gonna go talk to her mother.
What can I do?
Skills. Treat injury, sure.
Yes?
Yeah, so this game, that human woman, I'm outraged at her arrogance. You, do all of your species place yourself in such annoying pedestals? I'm sorry, what were we talking about? You should be sorry for sharing a species with that creature, I swear. Helena. Must be your word for pit rank, or... Helena, Bastila, isn't that your mother's name?
My mother was supposed to be here somewhere. Ask if they've seen her.
Seen her? Human, you couldn't miss her if you tried. She strolled in the cantina like she owned the place. Oh boy. Alright, she's still there? Probably. I don't think anyone could top her attitude, so she won't be leaving. I won't be going back while she's there, though.
We should try to find her. I doubt she wants to be kept waiting.
You actually looking for her? You humans, you're all out of your mind. Ah, this is the bounty hunter thing. Forgive me for the intrusion, human. My name is Seni Vek. I believe you dropped this data pad. I wish to return to you. This datapad contains a single short cryptic message. The Geno Haradan say to meet Hulis on Manan. Come alone or not at all. So this is like the secret assassins order. So you could join the assassins, which is nice. We already did swoop. Was this the bar? No, this isn't. Yeah, this is the bar. There we go. There we go.
Ben? I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother. But don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where is Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should have known.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead, Bastila. That is part of the reason why I was looking for you.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way?
My mother's long dead, if you must know.
Is that so? Well, I'll be joining her soon enough, I suppose.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start arguing again.
You could start by telling me what you got father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for great dragon pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died.
How can you be sure of that? Father is an experienced...
Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a great dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw your father killed.
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
Don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by? Of course it is, isn't it? You couldn't be bothered.
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me.
Don't you want to find your father's remains, Bastila? Come on, that's kind of rude.
What remains would there be? Great dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human, and the desert is a harsh environment. Finding my father's remains would be an even more impossible task than finding his holocron, an ignoble end to a fine man.
What about your mother's sickness?
It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time. I can't promise any more than that.
I believe your father was headed north towards the Sand People Enclave. I would check along that route, dear. Do please hurry.
So that's Bastila's mother. She's a peachy peach. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on over to the Krayt Dragon area.
Good.
But first we're gonna kill some of those raids, because raids are good XP. They're like what, 500 XP or something like that? 1,000 XP, I think. So I have 5 level ups, and then I maxed. Yes, the max level is 20. So with our character build being what it is, could it have been stronger? Absolutely. Could it have been weaker? Absolutely. But you know what? I actually am enjoying what I'm doing. Now, thankfully with the Suresh circlet, we're gonna have enough wisdom to stun lock these fuckers. Ah, that's right, yeah, stasis field is restricted by armor, so I really fucked myself by taking that. Good job, Bastila, you stunned the fucker.
Let's make
Wow, we did 50 damage. 64 damage. Holy shit.
You cannot win. You shall fall.
Yeah, whenever you see little white sparks fly off of your character, that means you just got hit. But the fact that there's no damage means that my armor rating is so high that I literally absorbed all the damage. The creature didn't do enough to actually hurt me. 62 and 50, damn, dude. And us being immune to critical hits also means that enemies are not going to land like a 100 damage blow on my guy. I just kind of wished I didn't take Stasis Field, because now I'm really defenseless. So let it be known, always double check your shit. Now, sometimes this will trigger, and this is kind of funny, but when you have Darth Brandon, whatever his name is, whenever you have the cutscene with Darth Malak's apprentice, there's a chance that if you revisit one of your old star maps that you cleared out, that he'll spawn. So we have to kind of keep a lookout and be like, oh shit, he might attack us. So right now we're looking for Bastila's father. I think he's this one, or maybe he's like way back there. Nope. Nope. There it is.
How can I help? About my mother? I'm unsure. I seem to find it difficult to remain objective when it comes to her. I find that disturbing.
Are you gonna give her the holocron?
Do you think I should?
You might want to consider it.
That would just lead to another argument. I always despised talking to her. I'll think about it. I should try and remember my training. I should be able to let go of this, but I can't. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's keep going.
Statement. As
Yep, there he is. As I said, there is a way of doing it. There's gonna be so many speeder bikes just laying out here, it's gonna be...
At last, my search is over. I was beginning to fear someone else had killed you and deprived me of the pleasure you may have defeated the pathetic bounty hunter my master sent after you. But you are no match for me. I have studied at the foot of the Dark Lord himself.
You're Malak's apprentice? Can't say I'm impressed.
Your words mean nothing to me, unless you wish to beg for your life. No? Then I shall try to make this both quick and painful.
Bastila, I need you to cast
here.
this.
The Force fights
Oh, the other two guys didn't drop anything? Are you kidding me? So now we got Darth Bandon's fiber armor. Is it good armor? Absolutely not. No.
acknowledge. What?
This is sort of the one issue with KOTOR 1 is that KOTOR 1, since all your companions are like good guys, except for Canderous and HK, you aren't really allowed to use dark side powers. You can use them, it's just that if Bastila was to cast Force Choke right now, it would cost her like 40 mana points. So that would like deplete her so fast. Whereas if she keeps casting Stasis, it only costs her like 10 points. So why would I Force Choke someone to stun them when I could just spam? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that's one of the reasons why KOTOR 1's kind of rough, is because you can't have it where all your companions are evil just like you. It's only you, and that is it. I'm hoping to get ambushed by a bunch of sand people, because then we can like level up a little bit more. Because Darth Bandon gave us like 2k XP, so hopefully we'll be in a good position. As I said, KOTOR 1, there's like infinite XP if you just keep revisiting areas. And Tatooine's like one of the best. Now we do have only 2 planets left. And on those 2 planets, it's Korriban and Manan. So what I want to do is I want to go to Korriban, because we have Karth's companion questline. But I also want to go there because they have some good swords that we can pick up. But I don't think those swords are as good as the 2 swords I have. It's really more for just the cosmetic appeal of like, hey, I own these swords. Like, they're like Sith Lord swords. And they're nice and all, but they're not nearly as good as what we're currently rocking. We're rocking the Baragwin Assault Blade, which is the best blade in the game. And then we have Baka's Ceremonial Sword, which is the second best sword in the game. And you can see the difference between the two. 12 to 42 versus 12 to 26. Like, it's not even close. So ideally we'll find a second Baragwin Assault Blade and we'll wield that. Which, the only way to do that is to buy it. And you buy it from that Yavin vendor, which you get after you do one more planet, I believe.
Back already? Have you even looked for the holocron yet?
I have the holocron, Mother. I'm just not sure I want to give it to you.
And why not? Would you deny me even that?
I've never denied you anything, Mother. You may think I don't remember what it was like before I left for the Order, but I do. You were the one who pushed Father to go on one treasure hunt after the other. You loved living in wealth. You think I don't remember the fights? You were eager to send me to the Jedi even though I didn't want to go. You took Father away from me. And now this holocron is all I have of him.
Fool girl. You have a strange way of remembering things. That wasn't...
No, I don't wish to argue with you anymore, Mother. It's time we parted ways now, for both our benefit.
Maybe you should listen to what she has to say.
You don't know her. My mother is notoriously deceptive when she wants something. Why should she have the holocron?
Is it too difficult to believe that I am a dying woman who simply wishes to see her husband one last time?
I find it difficult to believe anything you say, Mother.
Maybe you should be the first one to give the other a break.
You're right. It shames me, but I find it difficult to let go of the past. I'm sorry, Mother.
I was hard on you, dear. I wasn't a very good mother to you. I know that. Your father loved you so. He wanted you to be just like him. He wanted to take you on his hunts, but I said they were too dangerous.
Well, it is a dangerous occupation.
I always tried to keep him from the dangerous ones, but he would have none of it. It was a reckless life we led. Always moving. I didn't want that for you.
So that's why you gave me to the Order?
What do your father and I have to show for all those years of hunting? Nothing. That was no life for anyone. Especially not someone as gifted as you, your father. He spent all his last years trying to pay for my treatments. That's why he went for the pearls. I begged him not to, but...
Your treatments?
I'm dying, Bastila. I did not lie about that. It's been a long time in the coming, and there's really nothing that can be done anymore. I told your father to let me go, but you know how he was. Stubborn, like you.
I'm so sorry, Mother. I don't know what to say.
Keep the holocron, Bastila. It would do me good to know you have it. This talking to you. This is what I really needed before I
know. Thank you. I'm glad we talked too.
Oh, no. You said you had important business, and you were never one to mince words. You there. You take care of my daughter, you hear me?
I'll do my best.
That's good. I'll feel a lot better knowing there's someone to watch her.
Where are you going to go?
It doesn't matter, dear. Don't you worry about me.
Here, take these 500 credits. That's all I have. Go to Coruscant and find a doctor. I'll meet you there after what I have to do.
But I already told you there's nothing that can...
Please take it. I want to see you again when we can talk.
all right, I will. You do what you have to, Bastila. You go make your father and I proud.
I'll try. Farewell, Mother.
Alrighty.
How can I help?
Feel better now?
Yes. That brought me a lot of peace. More than I thought it would have. Thank you for urging me toward it. After all my training, I would have thought it would have been easier. Apparently, I still have much to learn.
I love how immediate that was, that dialogue trigger. It's like, the moment Basila's mother started to walk away, it's like, boom, Basila has something to say. It's like, okay, cool. I wish the game was like that more often. Damn, that'd be really nice. Really, really nice. My nose is so stuffy.
How can I help?
Seem like you have something to say.
I do. I've been trying to come up with the best way to say this for some time, but I suppose I should just come out and say it. The truth is, I have come to depend on you. Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well. I'm glad you're with us.
Well, what was that? I think I'm going deaf. You better say it again.
You're teasing me. You know very well what I said.
I'm reeling from the shock. Was that a compliment?
Well, yes. Surely that's not so surprising.
You're kidding, right?
No, I'm not. Why must you make this so difficult for me? Can't you just accept a simple compliment?
Maybe I was distracted by the grudging manner it was given.
I see. Is there nothing I can do to make it up to you? I would rather we were friends.
Oh? How close of a friend would you like to be? Ooh.
You know I can't feel that way about you. About any man. It isn't permitted. I am a Jedi. I must resist these temptations. But I still want to consider you a friend. We could never be anything more, though. That isn't allowed.
I like that, I suppose.
I know my manner can be a bit taciturn. I know you must be getting sick of my lectures about the dark side and everything else. I spent all my years being hounded by my instructors, being told so often how gifted and important I was until I was sick of it. I remember when I was younger, I used to swear that I would never become as self-absorbed and stodgy as the Jedi Masters. It's ironic, really.
Don't forget edgy, critical, overly secretive.
Yes, well, there's no need for you to agree so wholeheartedly. Being controlled has kept everyone around me at an arm's length. Even those like yourself who are most in need of my understanding and compassion. Maybe it's time to change that. You deserve to know how much I respect and admire you. I had to tell you how much I care for you. As a friend, of course.
We could be more than friends, you know.
Please, it's not allowed. I have to remain true to the Jedi ideal. If this is going to cause a problem, maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. We care about you too, Basila. Ugh. That's some weird dialogue, not gonna lie.
Well, that was not nearly so difficult as I feared. Thank you for hearing me out. I feel much better, but enough soul-searching for now. We should probably continue on with our mission.
Dude, we're saying all this shit like right in front of HK. He is like the one person you don't want to say his shit around. HK-47 may not say anything in the moment, but he does judge. And he watches and judges while he watches. Motherfuckers over here like making all sorts of judgments. Ugh, pathetic meatbags.
Yeah, what are you?
Nope, nothing yet.
Your choice.
Damn. Huh.
Got something up.
You never did actually say why you decided to come with me, buddy.
No, I never did I?
You know I don't have to take you with me. No, I like option number 2. Are you always gonna be this elusive?
Elusive? Me elusive? Obviously, you've never tried to grab a Twi'lek dancing girl after drinking too much Onderan Willick juice. At any rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
I don't believe you.
The hermit says he's tired of living alone in the giant forest, and you find that hard to believe. How cynical are you? How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters in the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
Damn right it is.
You got a smart mouth on you there, you know that? If others could talk, they'd sound like that. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
Okay, so what's your interest in my future, dude?
Interest? Well, I certainly don't have a vested interest. Call it more idle curiosity. Your destiny is rather unclear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But, I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
So you're coming along to not offer your opinions? Dude, I love that. I love how, like, mean you could be to Jolie Bindo, and he always spits it right back at you. It's so funny. Yeah, dude, tell me what you see. Come on, tell me.
Your future will come of its own accord, trust me. Sometimes navel-gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. And that can be all bad.
Who's Nomi?
Nomi, Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
So you're along as some kind of observer?
Nonsense. If I ever refused to help you when you asked, how confused can one person be anyway? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo! Shoo!
How may I... What is... I have been thinking much about our journey, and I am grateful and honored that you have accepted me with you. I am not used to such unbiased acceptance from one who is nearly a stranger to me. We Cathar do not make friends easily, or for long. Even on Dantooine I remained alone. Not ostracized exactly, but separate.
And how are things different now?
Well, even if we do not speak that often, or are apart, I still feel a part of a team, this group you have assembled that accompanies you and Bastila on your quest. It is warming. I feel almost welcome. Needed. You seem to be very decisive when it is required of you. It is reassuring to know that I can count on someone like you.
Only because I haven't found out how to ditch you yet. I love it. Yeah, I'm gonna say number 3. We're all in this together.
Yes, and that is my point. I find it difficult to explain. It is so different from what I am used to. Just thank you for accepting me.
So we're gonna talk to Bastila and she's gonna reveal about this device.
How can I help?
Curious about something?
Am I so transparent? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, considering our bond. Yes, there is something I would like to ask, if you'll permit it.
Do I have a choice?
Don't even start with that. You're the one who asked. I wasn't even going to say anything. But now that you've brought it up, I see I shouldn't have waited as long as I have. In our time together, I've been watching you. You are a true servant of the light. You follow the tenets of the Jedi Order despite the lure of the dark side. And with so little training. For me, it has always been a constant battle. Don't you find it difficult at all? You make it seem so easy. Or is that only an illusion?
I just do what's right.
And that's enough for you. If only it were as easy for me. If only the right path was always clear. I've always struggled for control over my passions. I've always been too quick to anger, too quick to get involved. My instructors constantly berated me for it. I've often dreamed that I might be able to confront Darth Malak myself. I dream I can use all this power I have to kill him and stop all the death and destruction. I just think about all the evil that the Sith have caused, and I get so furious. Yet we are told that these feelings are the path to the dark side.
Are you saying you don't believe in the corruption of the dark side?
I don't know. Would the power I use to kill Darth Malak be too tempting to keep using? Would I become the kind of evil I want to destroy? The very thought that I could become as evil as Malak, I just can't fathom it. It just doesn't seem possible. I mean, how could I... No. Wait, I'm sorry. I shouldn't even be asking you this. The Jedi teachings are clear. Who am I to question them? And even worse, who am I to try and make you question them?
What?
These are dangerous thoughts. The indulgence of a vain mind. Please, forget I ever mentioned this. Let's just return to our mission. How can I help? Then I...
There we go. So we're going to Korriban, and the reason why is because we have Karth's mission. But we're not going to do Korriban's like main quest. We're just going to kind of visit it real quick, do Karth's quest, and then kind of dip.
You felt it, yes? Another vision? The Force continues to work through us, showing us the star maps unearthed by Revan Malak. There are some who believe Korriban is the birthplace of the Sith. This planet is an evil place. There are secrets here best left uncovered.
Alright, looked like Star Map was in some sort of cave.
During the vision, I felt cold and trapped, almost as if I was buried alive. It felt like we were in some kind of tomb. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Will the Sith recognize you?
Maybe you're right. Most of the Dark Jedi would only know me by name, but there are a few among them who might recognize my face. For the safety of our mission, I must remain on the Ebon Hawk while we are on this planet.
So yeah, you can't take Bastila with you, unfortunately.
How can I help?
Yeah, giving into your emotions. Oh, fuck me. This is gonna be great.
Yes, I did end that quite abruptly, didn't I? Perhaps a master could have addressed my questions with the proper wisdom, but I never should have brought it up here, not with you. Part of my purpose on this mission was to guide you in the way of the light, to help you avoid the temptations of the dark side. But I fear I've failed in that task. I don't think I'm the proper Jedi to guide you. I am no master. You should have remained with the Council.
And why do we say that?
The fact of the matter is, I have never possessed much skill at controlling myself. With the bond that joins us, it seems I have even less. You have maintained the path of the light side, but it has been in spite of my influence, not because of it. It's increasingly obvious I am unable to guide you properly.
So what now?
I don't know. I think I may have made a very big mistake. I simply hope that you are not the one who pays the price, ultimately, for the fact that I can't help you enough.
Yeah, maybe we could help each other, eh? Hey.
That's a kinder response than I deserve. And I can see there is wisdom in your words. You continue to be there for me, don't you? Even after I keep pushing you away, you're still around when I need you most. You're like no man I've known before. And you're nothing like what I expected you to be after the Council sent us on this mission together.
Yeah, we're made for each other. Oh, shit. Oh, goddammit. That's so corny, dude.
I need time to think about all this. They're not going as I thought they would. We should continue on with our mission for now. How can I help?
Yeah, Kotor 2 is a little weird with the companion dialogue and how frequently it triggers.
How may I... What?
Like, Bastila, all we did was just simply change planets, and now she's like talking my ear off. Same with Jolie Bindo. But it's just really odd, because you would think it was more like Mass Effect, where like as you do the main quest, it just starts unlocking, but not quite. You mentioned something about your adventuring days.
Did I say that? Strange the tricks memory plays on you when you get older.
So you weren't an adventurer.
Didn't I say that my past was my affair? You don't see me poking and prodding you with questions, do you?
Yeah, you're just not used to company. Stop being an old coot.
I might be, but a mouthy young thing like yourself shouldn't get to call me an old coot, damn it. And besides, you don't really want to hear about me. We're talking ancient history, probably before you were born. History bores kids. Proven fact.
Yeah, well, old people love to talk about history. Proven fact. Yeah, keep giving the old man some shit.
Oh, fine, fine. Have it your way. Just don't cry about it later. Yes, I was an adventurer. Happy now? I wasn't even done with my Jedi training back then. I had a full head of hair and an eagerness to see absolutely everything. Sound familiar? The Council was never happy with willful, brash Jolie Bindo, you see. Even less so when I began my smuggling career.
And how did that happen?
At the time, the Yukata system was interdicted by its own king. He preferred to keep his people starving and poor, all the better to oppress them. The Senate was trying to negotiate a peace, but they were getting nowhere as usual. I decided I wasn't going to wait. I found myself a ship and a partner, and we began smuggling food and supplies to the Yukata citizenry through the blockade.
Where'd you get the credits for all this?
Well, we didn't buy all the equipment per se. Some were happy to donate goods. Some we just knew had more than they could use.
So you stole it?
Stole is such a harsh word. They would have donated those goods readily enough if they were compassionate. I considered it a tax on the greedy. We only got caught once. A lone Yukatish frigate shot us down and forced a crash landing. I thought the Force had abandoned me, as I remember.
So what happened then?
Well, as it happens, getting shot down turned out to be very fortunate. That day was the day
That was the day you what?
Well, that was the day I met my wife.
Your wife? You were married.
You know another way to get a wife? But yes, that's when I met her. If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer to stop talking now. My mouth is starting to draw flies.
It's always interesting having a character who's like lived their life and seeing their perspective on things versus someone who has not. I just find it very fascinating. This is so useless. Immunity and mind effect, and then +2 like damage resistance. Oh my god. So we already max upgraded that. Beautiful. Okay, so everything's max upgraded. Good. Oh yeah, Canderous.
Yeah, what do you...
Never mind, he doesn't have shit to say. Where's like an HK and Canderous? Nothing? Okay. Or not.
Excuse me, have you seen a mechanic about? Short fellow, bald. I've been looking...
Well, I'll be a Wookiee's uncle. Davin Coaches?
Jolie? Jolie Bindo? Why, you old freak. Last time I saw you, you were still wandering the galaxy in that old tug. I thought you were dead, old man.
I crashed somewhere and decided to stay.
Yeah, I'll just bet. Damn, old man, you look exactly the same as the last time I saw you. You pickle well.
You're too kind. Not the young lad anymore yourself, I see.
Here to introduce your friend, Jolie?
What are you, deaf? His name's Davin. Old friend from my wanderer days. By the by, Davin, I really should be running off.
Of course, old man. Oh, wait. If you've been traveling in this sector, I suppose you heard about Sunry?
No, why? What's there to hear?
He's been picked up by the Selkath authorities on Manan for murder.
That's preposterous.
I know. Melora is beside herself, as you can imagine. Maybe you could help them. I'm sure Sunray would appreciate a Jedi's assistance right about now.
Perhaps I will at that. It's up to my friend here, actually. I'm just tagging along.
Yeah, we could check it. Yeah.
I'd appreciate that. Sunry's an old friend. I'd hate to see him hurt.
Same here. Well, it was good to see you again. Give my regards to Alora if you see her.
I will. Be safe, old friend. Yes?
One of the things with Manan that's kind of interesting is that it's a planet that believes harshly in legalism. Legalism is this like core belief that like the law is a good dictator of like whether or not you're a good person. Greetings. I see the Ebon Hawk has returned to Tiny Dresh Day, has it? Good. Since you're a regular to our little colony, docu fee is only 25 credits. Yeah, you don't need a collector fee.
No, that is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't possibly all be this stupid, can you?
Please, Master Chardin, give us a chance. We'll do anything for a chance to get in the academy.
I'm no master, yet, but I like the sound of that. All right, one more question. Though a lot of you is trying my patience. All right, let's say you become a Sith and I am your commanding officer. I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy. Do you do it?
Oh, of course, Shaldan. Anything you command us.
We would never oppose you.
No. Oh, do you honestly believe that the Sith are in need of such sniveling cowards? Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong.
Thank you, Chardin. We understand now.
No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the academy. The other students would tear you apart. Bah! I can't be bothered with fools. Perhaps I should... You there! You have the look of someone not quite as dense as these hopefuls. I require your aid for a moment. Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a loss as to what form it should take.
Well, if you can't think of anything cruel, you really shouldn't be out here, young man, should you?
I wasn't talking to you. I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin inside out. Or force lightning. Yes, it's a most impressive display. Or perhaps a bit of humiliation is in order. I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily functions. What do you think? I just can't seem to decide.
And what did they do?
We didn't do anything. Please, help us.
Silence! It's not what they did so much as what they didn't do, which is prove themselves worthy. I'm exhausted from dealing with their mulings, so please decide for me, will you?
Let them go. That's my decision.
Let them go? And what could possibly convince me to do that?
You want to let them go?
I want to let them go.
Wow.
Yes, that's right. They're not worth my time. And on my head. What was that? I feel like just get out of here, all of you. I don't have time for this.
That's how powerful I am with my charisma. That I could just override a fucking Dark Jedi's mind and just be like, hey, you don't want to do this. Jesus. I was actually surprised that worked. Oh my god. Yeah, merchandise?
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Ka kinja nawabagaon. Ka
Craft Warblades. Can't modify it, but hey, you know, whatever. Cass's Fat Pistol. Nice. Upgradable. Heavy Blaster. Does he have anything else? No. Okay.
Look here, my dear friends. We have a group of newcomers to our little colony. I don't believe I've seen any of them before, have you?
Well, if you'd seen us before, we wouldn't be newcomers, would we?
Smart-mouthed newcomers, to boot.
Looks pretty fresh to me, Lashao.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith. Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim. What do you think of that,
You could try to kill me. You'd fail, but you could try.
Commentary. That's the way to tell the meatbags, Master. Charging weapons just in case. This should be fun.
Those are very brave words for such an insignificant person. Do you not realize how many Sith are here in Dresde?
12. No, wait, 13.
Let me kill this one, Lasho. Let me do it.
Now, let's not be hasty. Perhaps our friend here could yet offer up some amusement. What do you say? Amuse us, make us laugh, and we might just consider allowing you to live.
Persuade. Okay, there's 2 Mandalorians out in the woods.
Go on.
One of them collapses, he doesn't seem to be breathing, his eyes are glazed. The other Mandalorian takes out his communicator and contacts his commander.
I've heard this one before. I think...
Quiet!
He gasps, my partner has collapsed, I don't know what to do. After a moment, the commander responds, calm down, I can help.
And then?
First, let's make sure your partner is dead. There's a silence, then a blaster shot is heard back from the community. The Mandalorian says, okay, now what?
Ha! Too funny. Good one!
Yes, I suppose that wasn't too bad. All right then, my friend. You've done as you were asked. Perhaps we will meet again.
Oh, now we're friends. Wow, I told a joke that was so good it made them all laugh.
Greetings. This could put back the use of Wookiee labor considerably. Well, what can you do? We do some our starport, I must say.
Objection. This unit is not for sale, meatbag.
Yes, of course. No offense meant. Touchy, isn't it? This office is actually our administrative headquarters for this region. Rather inauspicious, isn't it? We offer good prices here to those traders that keep the colony supplied. If you're in need of anything, this is the place to come.
Alright, let's see what you got to offer. Yeah, I'm trying to like skip through it because here we go, we got Exar Kun's battle suit. Interesting. This place is like one of the better merchants in the game because, you know, it sells so much power armor and shit. You got your heavy battle armor, which is cool. Heavy targeting optics, which gives you all specialties and all the guns. Verpine gauntlets, +6 demolition, damn. Sith regenerator. That's interesting. I might be interested in that. +2 HP regen, that's not bad. As I said, I'm actually really digging the way our character looks. Because 1, we look like a Chad with the giant bulky circlet around our chin. But 2, we look like a platinum knight or a silver knight because of the color of the armor. It's really, really nice.
Leave me be. Can't you see that I'm busy?
Are you one of the Sith from the Academy?
Isn't that obvious? You must be very sharp to possess such an astute sense of perception. Obviously death, however, since I asked you to leave.
Can I ask you some questions?
No, you may not. I'm busy amusing myself, and I'm not going to miss any of the fun. Now get lost before I teach you a lesson.
Please, don't hurt me. I am too weak with hunger.
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student of this facility. Please, leave at once.
You'll let me inside.
I have been conditioned to resist mental persuasion, citizen. Please, do not attempt that again.
How do I become Sith then?
You must be admitted to the Academy. That decision must be made by a Sith who has already been accepted here. The final decision, however, remains with Master Yuthura. I believe she is currently at the cantina if you wish to seek her out. Now go.
Leave me be. Good.
What are you doing? I'm trying to prove my worth to the Sith Academy here. We were told that if we stood here long enough, we would be worthy.
Seems like not much to do to be worthy of anything. How long you been up to it, boy?
We've been here for so many days. I'm so hungry. Some of us have died. But I must be strong. I must. I will keep standing. Who put you up to this? Meckel. He's the Sith. The one watching us from over there. I must be strong. Meckel will find me worthy. Okay.
Is there something specific?
Are you Meckel?
And what if I...
If something to do with those men, they're dying.
That is the whole point. Personally, I think it's wonderful fun. Those fools actually think that if they stand there long enough, I'll let them become a Sith. Idiots. A Sith is not a bantha, all endurance and no brains. A Sith would fight for his life, no matter the odds. If these rot grubs are as stupid as they seem, then they deserve their fate.
Yeah, stopped us at once.
You demand. Why would I listen to you? I'll do as I please. And if watching these fools starve themselves amuses me, that's what I'll do.
Why not just shoot them where they stand? It would at least be more direct.
Observation. Yes, very efficient. It is what I would do.
Of course that's what you would do.
It is a bit boring standing out here all day, however. I think I'll go for some dinner. It will be fun to think of them while I gorge myself. They'll still be here in an hour or two, surely. I suggest you run along before I decide to make you part of the fun.
You were talking to Meckel. I saw you. Where'd he go? Did he tell you I was worthy? Yeah, Meckel's tricking you. He'd never let you in the academy. What? I wasted all this time. How could I have been so foolish? I could have died.
Leave me be. I won't listen to your manipulation. Just... You talk to Meckel?
Meckel's tricking you. He'll never let you in the academy.
Oh.
This guy dies. So yeah, suffice to say, these people are just like power hungry. They're just like, oh, I have the littlest bit of power, I'm gonna kill everyone. It's like when you have that coworker who gets like the littlest bit of authority and now they're like a dictator immediately.
Hey, what's this? Looks like we found ourselves a bit of sport, my friends.
This is good. I want to celebrate my acceptance into the academy.
Me too. So how about it, chump? Ready to die? I'm eager to blow off some steam after those tests.
Are you sure you want to die? Hey, I think that was a threat.
That's pretty funny. Why should we be scared of you?
Yeah, I've killed plenty of Siths before now. Run along, boy.
Hey, this one has killed Sith.
You picked the wrong place to say that. We'll score big points for bringing in your body, I'm sure.
Well, this is not going to end well for you. Now, is it, boy? He's choking me!
Powering weapon.
So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna switch. And now we're gonna go talk to Uthara. Oh shit, that's right, there's one more Sith. So these Sith you could persuade to have them leave you the fuck alone and they'll walk away. But there's a Sith here who, in case you didn't persuade, he'll just attack you regardless. There's nothing you can do.
Once you become a Sith, you can do anything. You can feel the power coursing through you. None of you fools can compare to me.
Please, friend, we're all pleased with your success, but...
Pleased? You're jealous. You're jealous of my power. You think you deserve this medallion, don't you? Well, let's just see. See? I have the power to do anything!
Kudu, Tunirama Naprak.
Sniveling fool! Like you would ever belong beside me in the academy. I'd rather kill you now and save us the trouble. What's this? It seems I have an audience. Look, human, just keep walking, unless you want some of the same.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you kill that woman.
You can't stop me! You first, human, and then she dies.
He went straight for Karth. He's like, oh, I suck. It's funny because like this colony looks pretty empty, pretty deserted. But yeah, these Sith are just murdering people like every single damn day. So it makes you wonder how many people are like frequently coming here.
Can you not see that I am busy, human? Ah, I see you have a medallion. Where did you get it?
Took it from another student, actually.
I see. How very enterprising of you. Though that is not the normal way that we select our students for the academy. We Sith do encourage such independent thinking. You may even be a suitable candidate to join us. That is what you wish, I take it. To become a Sith.
Yes, exactly. Why would I want to join the Sith?
An interesting question and not one I hear often. For most, the benefits of becoming a Sith are quite obvious. We wield ultimate power, my friend. To be a Sith is to taste freedom and to know victory. Nothing is as glorious as bending the Force to your will.
A lot of hopefuls here end up dead. That doesn't seem so glorious.
We make no apologies for the weak. If you cannot clench your fist and know when the moment comes to strike, there is no place for you amongst us. Of those who come to train, those who are weak return home. If they are both weak and foolish, they die. But it was their choice to come.
I see. About joining you.
You've heard enough, have you? So what is it to be? Are you here to be a Sith or not?
Yeah, let's join.
Ah, so you are just another hopeful after all. Or are you? There is something odd about you that I cannot place. I sense that you are very strong in the Force. That you have already honed some of your abilities. Jedi training, is it?
Yeah, but only very little.
As I thought. How interesting that they would let one with such power out of their grasp. Or are you here to spy on us? For all the good it would do. With that kind of power, you could become a great Sith. Perhaps, if I let you. Does that interest you?
Yeah, it does.
Ah, good. Exactly the sort of answer I was hoping for. I will take you to the Academy, and we shall see if you are ready to join the ranks of the Sith. I have only one other question. These companions of yours, they will not be coming with you, I presume?
They're slaves, don't worry about them.
My hearing's not so good. I'm just pleased my nice master doesn't beat me so much anymore. Yes, sir.
There's something odd about this servant of yours. No matter. Make sure they don't disturb your training or cause trouble. You are responsible for them. Now, are you ready to go to the Academy? Then let us leave. The Master of the Academy awaits you.
Greetings, prospective students. It appears we have a late entry. Who do you bring before me, Uthura? A young human bristling with the Force?
A human that has had some training, it seems, Master Uthar. Very promising, I think.
Promising? That one's not worthy to lick spit off your shoes, Master.
That I'll judge for myself, thank you. Tell me, human, what do you know of the ways of the Sith? What preconceptions has your mind been polluted with?
Yeah. I've killed too many Sith to have preconceptions about them.
Most impressive, if it is true. Those who were too weak to stand against you deserve their fate, so expect no retribution from us. There is much you can learn from the Sith, and we from you. The Jedi equate the light with goodness and strength, and the dark with weakness and evil. That is their tradition, and it is truly no surprise that they cling to it for comfort. We, however, do not treat the Force as a burden. We treat it as a gift, a thing to be celebrated. We use it to acquire power over others. And why should we not? Because the Jedi say we should not. We are as the Force is meant to be. The Jedi would hide that from you. They would tell you the dark side is too quick, too easy, all so that they need never challenge the passions that lie within them. Joining with us means realizing your true potential. It means not stifling yourself solely for the sake of hidebound shamans and their antiquated notion of order. Be what you were meant to be. What say you, Lasho? Are you ready to learn the secrets of the dark side? Dare you?
I dare, Master Uthar. I am ready.
Brash and fiery, as expected. Turn that passion to your advantage, child. What of you, Meekle? Are you ready?
I am, Master. More than ready.
I sense much anger within you, young one. That is good. That will provide you power. And Shardan, what of you?
I am always ready.
I see. You had best gather your wits for the trial ahead, boy, or you will not last. And you, young human, does this interest you? Are you ready to learn more of what I speak?
Yeah, power without consideration and morality is a weakness.
You are brave to argue, young one. I have met few students who would speak so openly to me. Ask yourself first what this morality is. How is it created? Who does it benefit? Where do your notions of good and evil come from? You may come to the realization that morality is but an obstacle to overcome, or not. The discovery is yours to make, should you be ready. Now then, all of you 5 recruits have shown a degree of facility with the Force. You all have the potential to become true Sith. Only one of you, however, will succeed. The one who succeeds will be admitted to the Academy as a full Sith. All others must wait until next year and try again, if you survive. My pupil, Uthura, shall be your teacher and master while you attempt to prove yourselves. Heed her words.
As Master Uthar said, none of you are true Sith yet. For that to occur, one of you must do enough of worth, gain enough prestige, to be selected. What is an act of worth? You must learn that for yourselves. Remember that you are competitors here. Fight for your destiny, or go home.
If you wish to gain a lead over your competitors, the first of you to learn the code of the Sith and tell me of it will be rewarded. The rest is for you to discover. Welcome to the dark side, my children. Your one chance at true greatness lies here.
Alright, just like that, we get our Dark Jedi Knight robes. We get some goodies.
Ah, there you are. My favorite prospect for the year.
Your favorite?
Absolutely. By my estimation, you are far more likely to achieve the prestige necessary to join the Sith than any of the others. As a matter of fact, I am so certain of that I'm willing to offer you an opportunity of the once-in-a-lifetime variety. Would you like to hear it? Not really. Oh, don't worry. What I have in mind will benefit us both. You can be sure of that. As I said, you're no doubt going to be the one whom Uthar chooses to become a Sith. With my help, of course. Once that occurs, he will take you into the Valley of the Dark Lords to the tomb of Nagasado to administer the final test. There you and I will be alone with him. The perfect time to, shall we say, arrange for a change in the Academy's leadership.
What's so important about this tomb?
The tomb is an ancient ruin on the surface that was visited years ago by Darth Revan and Darth Malak. They discovered a star map there of great importance.
You don't say. Well, the Master loves tombs, don't you, Master?
Reaching that map, as they did, is part of the final test. At any rate, it is not the tomb that is important. That Uthar will be alone is what is important.
And what's your part in all this?
My part in this is to help you gain enough prestige and slow down the progress of the other hopefuls. I want you in that tomb when the time is right. We destroy Master Uthar together and I take his place. And you take your place at my side. A beautiful plan in its sheer simplicity.
Very well. We have no choice really but to agree.
I'm so glad you see it my way. I will begin to make preparations for your final test. Your only worry now is to get there. Don't disappoint me. You have had
Alright, so we're looking for Dustil. If I remember correctly, I think Dustil's over here. Nope. Here he is.
You take a wrong turn somewhere?
Dustil, is that you?
Oh, lovely. It's Father. Figures you'd show up after all this time. How did you manage to get inside the Academy?
Through the front doors.
Cute. I wonder how interested Master Uthar would be to know just who he has in his web. Unless you've switched sides, Father. But I doubt that. Just why are you here, Father? Not for me, I hope. Couldn't you have gotten yourself blown up on some ship and spared us this reunion?
Dustil, what are you talking about? I thought you were dead.
Too bad you didn't still think that. Or did you really think I'd be happy to see you? Look, everyone, it's Father, come to rescue me at long last. Sure, he may have left Mother and I to die on Telos, but that doesn't matter.
No, I didn't abandon you. The task force just arrived too late. Telos was in ruins, and your mother... I held her, but I looked for you. I swear I looked everywhere.
Ah, save it. You abandoned us long before. We were alone all during the wars, and even once you came back, you still didn't stay.
I didn't have a choice. I was needed
Yeah? Well, you were needed at home, too. You were needed when the bombing started, and I got captured. You know what? It doesn't matter. Not anymore. I have a new family now, a family that cares about me. I don't need you.
The Sith? You can't mean that. No, the Sith killed your mother. The Sith destroyed Telos.
So? You're the soldier, Father. How many mothers have you killed?
No, you've been brainwashed. The son I knew would never...
You never knew me. You weren't even there to know me, so don't presume to tell me what I would or wouldn't do.
I don't know what's been done to you, but you are coming with me out of here, now.
Touch me, old man, and I'll kill you. Get out! Get out of here before I tell the Sith that you're here.
Yeah, Cartha's trying to protect you here, buddy.
I don't need his protection, not anymore. The Sith give me everything I need.
You can't mean that. The Sith they're evil. They're the dark side. They took me away from you and your mother. They're what took you from me.
No, they are not evil. They're not. The dark side is superior. And you were at war long before they came along.
The Sith war to conquer, to rule the helpless. I went to war for you, Dustil, for your freedom, your future.
I don't believe you.
If I failed you, son, then it's my failure. please don't add to it by becoming part of something evil.
Prove it. Prove that the Sith are so evil, and I'll think about it.
Yeah. Come with us then. We'll show you.
I'm not gonna follow you around. Forget it. If you're caught, they'll just think I was betraying them. I'll stay right here. I won't tell anyone you're here. For now, you find some proof, and you bring it to me. If I hear you asking questions about me, or doing a single thing to jeopardize my position in the Sith, I swear I'll tell everyone what you're up to. You got that, Father? You prove what you're saying is true. I'm not going anywhere otherwise.
I got it, Dustil. I'll be back. I swear it.
So there's a few ways you could do this.
What do you need?
Montauk?
No, but I want us to find something. Anything that will convince Dustil that we're telling the truth. Must be something in the Academy that we can bring to him. Something that would show him what the Sith really are.
There he is, Kel Alguin.
Oh, hello. I don't remember seeing you here before. My name is Kel Alguin.
Something wrong?
Nothing.
You sure?
Yes. My master always says I'm too trusting, too willing to show weakness. You're a Sith, so I really shouldn't, you know.
I can't persuade you to tell me?
No, I really can't. A Sith, like you, would use any means to succeed.
But I'm not a Sith.
Oh, I know that. I mean, you aren't yet, but you intend to be. I mean, you're just like everyone else here.
And you're not?
Well, I didn't mean it like that.
Well, how'd you mean it then?
I shouldn't trust you. I can't trust you. Can I?
Sure you can.
I just don't feel I belong here. I thought maybe I did at first, but now, I don't know. I just have so many doubts.
If it doesn't feel right, then perhaps you don't belong here.
But where would I go then? What would I do?
Have you thought about being a Jedi?
I don't know. I never really thought about it. Maybe I should seek it out, give it a try. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So you can meet him again on Dantooine, which I think is really, really cool. Is there any loot? There we go. So what we're looking for is we're looking for any proof about Dustil.
What do you wish? You have had a...
So there's like this little cave that we're gonna go to just now. And this cave is really important for KOTOR too, but for KOTOR 1 it doesn't mean shit.
Prestige. You'll have to work.
Okay, good. We reconnected. Okay. I don't know what the hell that was.
Indeed.
Get out of my way. I don't have time to deal with hopefuls.
So that leads outside. Yeah, all of a sudden my OBS is like, oh, reconnecting. I'm like, reconnecting.
Maybe you can do better than I. This Mandalorian is proving more resistant than I expected.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get him to tell us where his weapon cache is hidden. So far, all the serum combinations I'm using are proving ineffective. If I bring his drug threshold too high, he'll go into shock and be useless. Too low, and he just refuses to talk. It's been maddening.
You want me to try?
Certainly. Just don't kill him or send him into shock. He's supposed to be questioned, not executed. If you manage to get the location of his cache out of him, I'll be sure to pass on the good word to Master Uthar.
Use whatever you wish, Sith. You will not break my will. Do you know how I could free you? You want to tell me where your cache is? Yeah, tell me where your cache is. In my ship, the cache is in a trapdoor. Get it on my ship.
Yes, I heard that. Excellent job. Thank you for locating the cache. Naturally, I would see you rewarded, but I would prefer that everyone believe that I extract.
Yeah, are you joking, dude?
Of course not. Information extraction is my special. You had some fun, didn't you? Now. Oh? I suppose one would need to be alive to go running to Master Uthar to report the location of the cache, wouldn't they? Does that mean that you're ready to battle a true Sith, then? Shall we make an issue of it? Ha! Gather your anger, then, and let us see who is superior.
Well, we're still heavily light side. I love on how Dustel's like, oh, I need proof that the Sith are evil. Meanwhile, there's like a Sith torture room that everyone practices on. It's like, dude, you don't need more evidence than that. You really don't.
How do you do?
Can you help me?
Do you know? Ah, a group of students were ordered to perform executions on civilians within the colony. They refused to carry out the orders. Master Uthar naturally ordered them killed, but they fled before this could take place. If one could carry out Uthar's order, it would be worth considerable prestige. There are 5 of them, if I remember, and they cannot be far, as they have no method to leave the planet, likely hiding in the hills on the surface. Now, if you will excuse me...
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to this cave and deal with this bullshit.
Achuta. Tolpa da Pongwalet. To. Chitong Tolpa.
Huh. Another?
I'm surprised these people have dialogue. Usually it's like nothing. So if you didn't do Calo Nord, or if you didn't do Darth Brandon,
Greetings, student.
they would ambush you right here. I'm not joking, they would like literally attack you right here. Which could be really, really, really annoying. But right now we're going to go gather up some evidence for Dustel. And the main way to do that is to do this cave quest that everyone keeps warning us about.
Never too old for this!
Oh my god, it's so many Chiracs. So many of them. So many Chiracs, dude. Holy shit. Oh my god. Alright. A Bothan droid disruptor? Yeah. Whoever that guy is, if we could talk to him, he deserved to get killed. Like, why would someone use a droid disruptor against, like, pure organic enemies?
Let's go!
Those two kata, they're fucking nice. They're like 300 XP each. That's awesome. Good. So now we have like 20 something. So yeah, all these are restricted by armor. Unfortunate, right? That all of that is restricted by armor? I really wish it wasn't, but whatever. Whatever. Is this Rebel? No.
How'd you like that?
250 XP though for enemies, this is fucking nice. We're getting so much shit.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, we're just massacring these creatures. Holy crap. The Tirana attack. Jolie!
Yes?
Alright, the cave leads to an inhospitable surface of the planet. There's nothing for you to see here. Okay, cool. Now, there should be Ulic Keldroma robes, which would be relatively nice. Nope. I think the craziest thing here about the Ulic Keldroma is that was Jolie Bindo's
Jolie,
time.
you decided to leave your little hermitage in the forest and come help us stop the Sith. I guess you realized this was worth coming out of retirement for, huh?
Yeah, that's right, Sonny. The Sith are the greatest evil to hit the galaxy since, well, the Mandalorians. And they're the worst thing since Exar Kun, blah, 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 etc., etc., etc.
Okay, old man, you lost me there. Are you trying to make a point?
Look, everybody always figures the time they live in is the most epic, most important age to end all ages. But tyrants and heroes rise and fall, and historians sort out the pieces.
Are you saying that what we're doing isn't important?
Malik is a tyrant who should be stopped. If he conquers the galaxy, we're in for a couple of rough centuries. Eventually, it'll come around again. But I'd rather not wait that long. So we do what we have to do, and we try to stop the Sith. But don't start thinking this war, your war, is more important than any other war just because you're in it.
That's an interesting theory, but I don't buy it. The Republic stands for something. It stood for something for 15,000 years, and if it falls, everything will change forever.
You believe whatever you need to get through this, Sonny. The bottom line is we both want to stop Malik. So let's not get hung up on the details. Let's just get back to stopping him.
It is very interesting to see that perspective from a war veteran where he's just like, every war is amazing. Every war is like something that you have to live and die for, but reality is not really. So we got Ula Keldroma's robes. These are like the best robes, hands down, but it's restricted to light side. And it requires a feat called Jedi Defense, so you can't just whip it out, you know. The other one was the Masasi Ceremonial Armor. Immune to critical hits. Not upgradable, but hey, you know, whatever. And obviously Jolie Bindo can't wear this because he's not restricted to light side.
What?
That, or maybe it's because Jolie Bindo doesn't have Jedi Defense. Which was it? I think he does. Yeah, Jedi Defense is supposed to be natural for all Jedi, so what the hell doesn't he have? I'm trying to remember what it is. Huh.
Hold it right there, whoever you are. We're not going back to the Academy. We'll kill you rather than go back.
I'm not here to bring you back.
So what is it then? If you're not here to kill us or bring us back, why are you here? Speak up!
You're the Renegade students, the ones who ran away?
So you have heard about us. Yes, we ran away before Master Uthar could execute us. Is that so hard to believe? My name is Thalia May. The others here and myself refused to murder a bunch of people on a whim from Master Uthar. So here we are. We thought that becoming a Sith was what we always wanted, but that wasn't true. Now all we want is to get out of here. Fair enough?
Alright, maybe I can help you.
Help us? Why should I believe that this isn't some kind of trick?
Give me a chance and I'll prove it to you.
You want to help us? Alright, I can think of a way. We're stuck in these caves, obviously, or we would have been long gone. There's a passage to the surface through the caves, but we're blocked by some kind of large creature. We can't defeat it. If you could kill it and clear up the passageway for us, we could escape. That would be help enough. Can you do that?
I can try. The passage is already clear.
It's clear? We can go. Thank you. I wasn't expecting help from anyone in the Academy. I guess we aren't the only ones who don't agree with everything. Maybe the Jedi will accept us. I've seen how evil the dark side is. Maybe I could try. At any rate, thank you again. You've saved our lives.
Fucking landmines. We're looking for loot. Sith energy, beautiful. And that's the entire cave. Okay. Damn. So now we did that, I think we can convince Dustle to run away. Because I think those were his friends, Thalia May. if I recall correctly. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've actually saved Dustle. Usually I just ignore him, or I just don't do Karth's questline at all. Because a lot of the companion questlines in this game are kind of useless. It's just Basilisks that's very weird. And I believe it was this way. Let's go. Yeah, Meckel. Meekle.
Back already? So tell me...
Well, I don't have anything.
Yeah, well, that's a surprise.
Please don't say that. What do you need? No, what I want is to find some... Must be something in the academy that we can bring to him.
Alright, so that was not it. I'm trying to think now, like, what the hell else could it be?
Just be careful if you go into the valley. I hear there's a hermit living in the hills that can't...
Greetings, young one. You have much... You do? Still, you go now. Oh. I see. It is a bit ironic that Euthura has begun her plotting. I have been aware of her growing ambitions for some time, and had in fact already decided to remove her. Normally, the one who gains the most prestige would engage in a final trial. 2 of the students would fight. This time, it will be Euthura who battles, though she does not yet know it. Perhaps it will be you who combats her. Yes, perhaps so. This is what you can do. Give this pad to Adrenus. He will put some poison in her bath. This will weaken Euthura for that final test, making her an easy target. Rather generous of me, don't you think?
This should be interesting.
For coming to me with this information and betraying your foolish trainer, I feel you are worthy of prestige, young one. Go now. You wish to know more about me, do you? And why would I indulge your idle curiosity? Will we be good friends, you think? I strived many years to hone my power, until I was able to drive out my predecessor and rule the academy. If you are smart, you will aim to do the same, or better. There is nothing else you need to know. Do not ask it. Very well.
Damn, I'm trying to think now, like, what was something that we could do to convince Dustle? Maybe it's the training room. I'm not sure. Huh.
Greetings, student.
About time, dude. Damn, that took you forever.
If you're here to use the dueling room, go ahead. Don't be foolish. If Uthar wants to send an order like... If you're here to... This is where you get to hone your killing styles. We get sent captains all the time to practice on. It's very handy. Why? It'd be a waste just to execute them. At least this way, don't you? You only get so many before the terminal cuts you off. Some of the students are a little bloodthirsty and get carried away, after all. No thanks, I'm pretty... No.
So, student file Dustle Nassie. Fellow student Celine is hindering progress. Oh, that's how I could have freed him.
What do you need? No, what must...
Alright, so now we're going to go to Dustle, and this should be the proof that we need. One of the things about the Sith that I always find interesting is that they're all about freedom and no restrictions of rules. But then they create rules in a strict society followed by a lot of traditions to more or less restrict themselves.
Back already? So tell me...
Well, I don't have anything.
Yeah, well, that's a surprise.
Please.
Whatever. Just...
But I have the, But I have the information, which is that Celine is hindering him. Do I ask Uthar who Celine is?
Do not forget our agreement. Very well.
I guess I talk to the students.
You aren't even a full Sith. Don't bother. Sorry, I don't have time to speak. My training waits.
How do you... I am... Though, now...
Nope, nothing. Oh, maybe Celine is one of the people who are training. Yeah. Let's go find Celine. It's been a while since I've done this.
Achuta. Ci gratullo da tong haidwam tolpa. Tong abo. Tong hai tolpa. Tatak cha jidabadwan.
Damn. I can't remember the exact order of it. I know it's like you have to go to somebody. But Celine, I gotta look it up now. Okay, so it says I do have to get into Master Uthar's room. So we already got the information that Uthar wants to kill Celine because she's hindering progress.
I understand you have impressed me. Were I you? What? What? Ah, how very clever of him. Normally you would face some other student in the tomb, preferably one of the failed ones. Obviously Uthar has decided to get rid of me. But why? Then how could he suspect? Unless one of the others... Never mind. In the end, it works out better that it is only the two of...
He wants you poison. I'm supposed to give his datapad to Andreas.
Let me see that. So it's true. Thank you for bringing this to me. Now I will be far stronger than... Here. This pass card will allow you access to Uthar's quarters. It's at the far end of the passages with the other. Take this device as well, and put it inside his cot. No one should see. Don't even think of failing.
There we go. I don't know why the combat music is going
That
on.
datapad, just take a look at it. I wonder if Dustle knows his friend was disposed of like that. If not, it might convince Dustle that what we're saying about the Sith is true. It'd be worth a shot.
Yep. So now we have the Sith Mask. Makes you immune to mind effect and it gives you focus with lightsabers. And it helps you regenerate force power. In my opinion, it's not nearly as good as the light side equipment in this game. KOTOR 1 really pressures you into being a light side person. Because like a lot of the gear in this game is just so good for light side.
You have had
Oh yeah, the data pad. Let's read it real quick. Sorry, I'm not feeling very well, so I'm a little quiet. Alright, this datapad contains numerous entries and notes made by Master Uthar of the Sith Academy. Most prominent is the recent entry. The pupil known as Dustil has shown remarkable progress. His talent with the Force is great. The same, however, cannot be said of the human female that he arrived with, Celine. She has little talent. Moreover, Dustil holds a great degree of affection for her. This is a weakness in the boy, and has been slowing down his training. Orders were sent this morning to have the girl removed from the academy and terminated. I'll tell Dustil that she was killed in the valley. He will forget her soon enough, I think. He's too promising to lose at this juncture.
Back already? So tell me, Father, where's this proof you promised?
I have a data pad I want you to look at. You knew someone named Celine?
Celine? She's the one who convinced me to come to the academy with her. Why? Where did you get this?
Look at it. It belongs to Master Uthar, doesn't it?
Yes, it's his, but he told me he said that she'd been lost on a mission in the valley. This says that they
killed her because she was hindering your progress. Superiority at any cost, Dustil. There's your evil. Or can you live with that?
No, I can't. I had no idea. They lied to me.
Well, there's the son I remember. Now, will you leave here?
No. You go do whatever you have to, Father. I have some other friends here. I have to warn them what's going on. And maybe I can, look around here and find out some more information. From the inside. Something that might help you.
I don't suppose there's any way I could talk you out of that, is there? I mean, you're not gonna do anything halfway. Sounds familiar.
I guess it does.
I'm proud of you, Dustil. You aren't hanging on to a lie after you see it for what it is. Not everyone could do that.
Maybe after this is all over we can talk. I'm still not sure about us, but I'll listen. Maybe we can get back to where we should have been.
Well, I'd like that.
I'll go back to Telos when this is over. You can find me there. Goodbye, Father.
Goodbye, son. Good luck. Yes, what's on your mind?
What do you think about Dustil?
I think so. If he's anything like he used to be, Dustil hates to be tricked. There's no way he'll let the Sith trick him again. As for whether or not he'll be my son again, I don't know. He's so full of anger and hate. I wasn't expecting him to be like this. Well, maybe we can work it out. I hope so. I guess I'll have to wait and see. Thanks, by the way, for all your help. Yes, what's on your mind?
So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our ship. Try to trigger some more companion dialogue, some more companion questing. And this is going to involve bouncing around planets a few times because that seems to trigger it the best. Particularly, we're going to go Dantooine and see all these Jedi that we just rescued.
Yeah, what do you...
There we go.
We fought against the Republic forces for some time, over the course of many battles. At the start, they were not much of a threat to speak of. But once the Jedi Revan took charge, things began to turn against us. The Republic fleets began to use more than just basic tactics. Feints, counterattacks, mass deceptions. Revan was a genius on the field. Revan abandoned worlds of their defenders so that others would be too fortified to strike, and was willing to make sacrifices in order to advance goals. And in the end, Revan proved too much for us.
What about the Sith?
The Sith had gone, retreated into their empire. They sealed themselves off from the rest of the galaxy. We thought it would be centuries before they'd come back. It's amazing that they could rebuild their fleet so fast. But at the time, It looked like the galaxy was in our grasp. I still remember that final battle in the skies above Malachor 5. The two fleets filling the space around it, outshining the stars.
What happened in the battle?
It was not your ships or your men or your vaunted fight for freedom that won this, the final battle of the war. It was by the actions of one person, the Jedi Revan, that you prevailed. His strategies and tactics defeated the best of us. Even Mandalore himself was taken aback by the ferocity of his attacks, the tenacity of his defenses, and the subtleties of his plans. He fought us to a standstill, and then began pushing back. We really didn't have a chance.
Why didn't you retreat?
It was what we had wanted all along, in a way. We wanted to fight the best, in a battle that would be remembered for centuries. And we did. And Revan won. I don't hold a grudge against Revan, and neither do any of my people. It was the greatest moment of my life to be in that battle. If Revan had been a Mandalorian, nothing in the galaxy would have stopped us. But wishing for the past to be different is useless. Better look to the future, as we should now. We'll talk more later, I think. Is there something? Your choice.
Got something on?
Yeah, you mentioned something about your wife. Spill the beans, old man.
I don't want to talk about that.
I do. Spit it out already.
Now that's a unique method of getting someone to talk. Thunder about like a bantha in a circuit shop. Does that work for you often? Let me tell you something. Once you've lived as many years as I have, you'll have yourself a long, long list of memories. If you're lucky, most of them will be good. If you're not, some will be bad. If you're really unlucky, some will be so bad you'll never want to be reminded of them again, ever. You'll go far away, to a place that doesn't hold any memories at all. And there you'll be happy just to forget and be forgotten.
Is that why you went to Kashyyyk?
Partly, maybe. I doubt I could ever explain it to you fully, even if I wanted to. Let me ask you this. Have you ever been in love? Truly in love, I mean, and not simple infatuation.
Well...
Exactly. You're still at the beginning of your life. There will be women in your life, perhaps many women. But if you're fortunate, you'll find love once. The Jedi, with their damnable sense of over-caution, would tell you love is something to avoid. Thankfully, anyone who's even partially alive knows that's not true.
That's what I've always thought.
Love doesn't lead to the dark side. Passion can lead to rage and fear, and can be controlled. But passion is not the same thing as love. Controlling your passions while being in love, that's what they should teach you to beware. But love itself will save you, not condemn you. Listen to me go on as if I had all the answers. What do I know of love anymore? I'm just a lonely old man who's not even a Jedi.
Yeah. Not even a Jedi? You mean not anymore, right?
Nope, never was. Technically, I never rose above the rank of Padawan for various reasons. Does that surprise you?
You seem to have the abilities of a Jedi.
In my case, becoming a Jedi would have been a formality. I doubt the Order and I would have gotten along well, considering my opinions on things such as love. Love causes pain, certainly. Inevitably, love is going to lead to as much sorrow and regret as it does joy. I suppose there are perfect eternal loves out there, but I haven't seen any. And how do you deal with the bad part of love is what determines your character. What determines the dark side's hold over you.
So what happened between you and your wife? Yeah.
I haven't changed my mind. I'm still not going to talk about it. You go and find your own love if you want to know so badly. I'll tell you one thing. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, you and the one you love simply aren't meant to be together. The trick is to know when that is. To know when it's time to fight and when it's time to part ways. There I go, waxing philosophical again. Somebody blast me already. Let's get going before I start talking in riddles, damn it.
I love how Jolie Bindo always, avoids the topic by talking around it. He's so great at that.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Yeah, what happened after your father died?
After my father died, my mother was left to support me alone. A single non-human woman, living in one of the worst, most violent slums on Terrace. It was not easy for her.
What happened?
When my father was killed, it seemed that something in her began to die as well. She worked. She worked as hard as she was able. But over time, she began to waste away. I later learned that she was unable to get enough money to feed both of us, and had to start borrowing from the exchange, a band of cutthroats and smugglers. But even that was not enough. She hid what she was doing from me. She gave most of her food to me so that I would be strong, but she herself was suffering deeply from it. In the end, she could go on no longer, and collapsed at the cantina where she worked one day.
Surely there was a doctor.
She never recovered. There was nothing really that I could do for her. She left me no money, and no doctor would see her without being paid first. I sat by her bed for days as she lay there dying. I never want that to happen to someone I care about ever again. But there was still the money she had borrowed. She had never paid it back and made no provisions for her death. You must understand. The exchange is brutal. They care nothing for the life of a sentient being. They are the major suppliers of slaves on Terrace.
You were enslaved?
They thought it would be appropriate that, with my mother owing them money, the debt should be passed on to me. And with no way to pay, they took me by force. You have no idea what it is like to be bound like a beast and treated as such. It was the worst time of my life. They treated me like livestock. They were waiting for a buyer to give them some credit for me when the Jedi came to fight the Mandalorians.
And the Jedi freed you.
The Jedi could not abide by what they saw there, and drove the exchange from the face of the world, freeing those of us imprisoned there. But the Jedi soon left to fight their war, and I was left with a dream.
What'd you do?
I swore that I would become a Jedi. As soon as I had enough money to do it, I bought passage on a freighter headed for Dantooine, and we both know what has happened since then.
You became a Jedi.
I am grateful to you for having given me the opportunity to fulfill my dream, rather than become what I hated. Someday, I may make it up to you. But for now, let us keep on the task.
She has a side quest I'm surprised hasn't triggered yet. Oh well.
Yes, what's it? You got...
How can I help?
When we last talked, you said you needed time to think, so...
You've been patient with me, haven't you?
Oh,
I
yeah.
suppose you deserve an answer. But you have to understand how difficult this is for me to say.
Yes, I think so.
With all my training, I should be able to control myself better than this. But you're not like anything I expected. You're not like any man I've ever met before. I find myself watching you when I don't mean to. I'm thinking about you when I don't want to. It isn't supposed to be like this.
Yeah, what is it supposed to be like?
I don't know. It shouldn't be so hard not to think of you. It should be easy not to think of you. I should have discipline. Jedi discipline. Every time I try to call on all my teachings to calm myself, they fail me. You have such power, such passion. I don't know if it's due to the bond between us, but I'm drawn to you.
Are you interested in me or my ability to use the Force?
The Force is a part of you, as is your power. But that's not what attracted me to you. It's more than that. Maybe it's the bond we share. It gives us a certain intimacy. If I could, I would return to Dantooine. I need to be away from this bond of ours. I need to weaken it. I need to be anywhere but near you. But Malak must be stopped. My own feelings are nothing when compared to that. Yet I know this could affect the sake of our mission if it's not resolved. I can't let that happen.
Yeah, just give in to your feelings.
I think we should have some privacy for this. Come with me. You're stronger than I am, and there's no point in telling me otherwise. You will be a great Jedi, I think. I hope. In some ways you make me feel weak, like I'm caught up in the wake of our destiny. But at the same time, you make me feel stronger, more alive.
Yeah, I feel more alive.
I realize now these feelings are part of the bond we share. The Jedi Council surely realize this. They knew my loyalty to the doctrines of our order would be tested on this mission. By facing and overcoming my feelings for you, I've learned a valuable lesson about control and the dangers of emotion. This is an important step in understanding the Force. I'm sorry if this is not what you wanted to hear, but I felt that it was important you know our infatuation was nothing more than a result of our powerful bond.
Yeah, you're rationalizing. You're just scared to face the truth.
You're the one who can't face the truth. Malak has to be stopped. How can I do that if I let myself be blinded by my feelings for you?
Yeah, stop it, but with you at your side, hell yeah.
You mean it, don't you? But how can I be sure you're not making a mistake? I have to resist. I have to be strong for both of us.
Yeah, you don't always have to be strong. Give in just this once. Oh, baby.
But I can't. Malak will...
Shut up and kiss me, you babbling fool.
Oh my.
Ooh. She loves a strong guy.
We shouldn't have done that. It was wrong. The Jedi are not allowed to fall in love.
It didn't feel wrong to me.
It was a moment of weakness. When I kissed you, we shouldn't have. I'm sorry. No, I know we both wanted it, but we shouldn't have given in to our desire. We're Jedi. We can't act like this. Not now. Not while we still have to deal with Malak. I'm sorry. I don't blame you, but it was a mistake. I have to get out of here before somebody sees us together.
Yep, just like that we completed Bastila's companion quest.
How can I help?
I want to talk to you about what happened between us.
We've already been over this. It was a moment of weakness, a stumble brought on by unbridled passions. But my emotions are firmly in check once more. We need to stay focused on stopping Darth Malak. And I want the others to stay focused as well. I don't want them to get suspicious and start gossiping about our little encounter. So until our mission is over, we need to act with discretion. We shouldn't speak of this anymore.
Okay.
Incoming fighters!
We're getting attacked. Wow, it took 3 shots. Wow. I'm surprised it took 3 shots. Usually it takes 2. 2 is the limit. Yeah, so we're going to talk to Deezra, because he's going to talk about Dee's nuts. I can't tell you, I killed a Tyranitek. And the galaxy's a better place for every one of these creatures of abomination of exterminate. Done well.
Mucho shot.
Now we should find that guy either here or somewhere
Greetings, young Padawan. With power, I wish you luck.
Where is that guy?
The Kath hounds seem to have calmed down. The settlers must be relieved.
Oh god, they're still here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done if I'd lost... We're just... Don't worry. I'm gonna hug you and...
Please.
I guess that droid is really going to serve his master tonight.
They just can't stop fucking. She keeps rubbing his chest and oiling him. Oh my god. There's the Sandral family. So Euthara Ban, you can actually redeem her as a Jedi, and she'll be here on Dantooine. But I usually don't do that, and the reason why is because it's less XP, but also because I usually save Korriban for like the number 3, which you'll see later on when the next time we stream it. I'm trying to find that guy. Yeah, because he's supposed to be around here somewhere. I guess not. Okay, well. Oh well.
Incoming fighters!
Where is that bastard? Where's the other one? Woohoo! Alright, we're gonna save it here, because, I feel like I need a nap. I literally just woke up from a 6-hour, like, snooze. I feel like I need to sleep again, like, oh my god, my eyes are bothering me so bad. Ugh, I'm sorry, the stream was not that good. Oh man. Feeling like shit. Yeah, my face looks like really puffy. Ugh.